Oh my goodness. Everyone who loves to watch me clean the excess skin, compacted material, and transformations that are hard to believe are in for a treat today. Right before your very eyes, you will witness an unbelievable toenail transformation. And if I had to give an award for each video I performed, she would win the award for the most compacted big toenails. This video is full of all kinds of useful information about toenails and athletes' feet, so stay tuned. I'm Lori Halloway, known as the Meticulous Manicurist on YouTube and an expert in the field of nail technology, specializing in pedicures.
Last year, I don't know what happened to it. I think I cut it wrong.
Straight now.
And then I had got like
well, because it was probably hitting the top of your shoe with every step that you took.
Okay.
And it just kept causing damage to the matrix where your toenail is produced. If you're new here, welcome. Please subscribe and turn on your notifications in case you are chosen as the winner in the random comment game. You have athlete's foot on your feet. Yeah. So I can't really, I'm gonna put the callus remover on and then rub off some of this stuff. But I can't touch it and rub it up. It'll spread to other places of your body. But I'm gonna need the whole time to work on your toenails anyway, I think. So, and then you'll have to get some stuff to rub on the bottoms of your feet too. And you'll have to wash all of your tennis shoes to get rid of the bacteria inside your shoes. And then we have some shoe and sock spray that you can keep your shoes fresh and free of it, because the bacteria will get into your toenails and you don't want that in your toenails. So. Does it hurt when you walk?
No, it don't hurt.
It doesn't? It doesn't hit the, you can't feel it hitting the top of your shoe?
It depends on what type of
what shoe you're wearing. Yeah. Okay. Even though we screen people on the telephone before they come into their appointment, sometimes they slip through the cracks and they come in and they do have athletes' feet on the bottom of their feet, but they don't realize what it is. If you look at the tip of her toe on that left-hand side, you can see some peeling skin, and that at the hospital is an indication.
It's going to be 3 years in June.
And you love it?
I like it, yes. It's different. I mean, you know, we do different things every day. You see different stuff every day, especially working in the lab.
Are you doing tests or drawing blood, or?
I get the test ready to get ran.
Okay.
So, like, we submit all the, we put, all the patients in the computers and take the stuff where it needs to go to be tested.
Now, can you feel any of that? Any of this stuff? Or is that just...
No, I just feel pressure.
Not live.
I was so happy when I found he was here.
Yeah, people don't realize for a while, because I don't really advertise that, you know, on my channel. have any other plans for today?
No, just work later. I work afternoon shift, like midnight/afternoon shift.
Oh, wow.
6 to 2:30 in the morning.
I have to thin that out before I do your cuticles. I can't reach them. Oh, let's do this first.
So how do you know, like, when you have acne?
So one of the signs are these little tiny circles, which after your foot came out of the water, I could see it.
Okay.
There's a little tiny circle, but it's just super dry, cracked skin, and when you try to file it off, like it won't come off.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like it just stays dry and crackly.
Okay.
Yeah. Does it tickle?
How?
Does it tickle?
A little bit.
Have you had a pedicure before?
Yeah. Just a regular. You know, not good. Just a regular pedicure. It's hard to find people that do like what you do.
I know.
Pedicures.
You tell me if it starts to get hot, okay?
Okay.
That's okay. Let me know if you start to get a cramp. Sometimes people get cramps in their hips.
Okay.
How's it feel?
It started cramping.
You go ahead and adjust. I cleaned off a lot of the surface excess skin off of her nail plate, but I told you she was the most compacted, and I haven't even started on that. How's that feel?
Good.
Alright, go ahead and bend your knee again. Get comfy.
Is that like what people have KFC?
Yeah.
Wow.
Do you guys ever wonder what I'm thinking while I'm actually giving the pedicure? Well, what was going through my mind right now is the big toenails aren't symmetrical. So I'm wondering if the right foot toenail growing straight up is only because of the nail fungus, but might be from damaging her matrix. And we'll find out in a couple of months because she is planning on coming back. How old are they?
3 and 5.
Aww.
My 3-year-old will be 4 May 2nd.
How sweet. Ow.
I'm sorry. Oh, it hit your neck.
Whew. I might be bleeding on that one.
Oh, Lord. I know my mom wants to come see you too.
She's having a problem.
Yeah.
Is it similar to yours?
No, not hers used to be, but she had went and got they gave her the medication for it.
Mm-hmm.
But then now it's starting to crack like her toes and impacted. They mostly impacted. She needed to clean out.
Mm-hmm.
It's so funny because it's like every time I watch one of your videos, I get relief.
Do
like,
you?
Yeah.
Like, oh, get that out of there.
Yeah.
I get mesmerized when I'm editing them.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Because I can zoom in real far and...
It's amazing.
16-year-old son as well. They grow up fast.
Mm-hmm. Too fast. When I'm at work, they still don't know. Is that how you get those?
Or the spray antiperspirants on your feet and in your shoes to try to help. How old are you?
29. I just turned 29.
You look so young.
Thank you.
Such pretty skin.
Thank you.
One of my employees from a long time ago, she comes in and gets her nails done still and stuff, and she was in here yesterday. She just turned 35, and she was like, do you remember when, and blah blah blah. And I said, do you realize that you are the age I was when you worked here?
Oh.
And she's like, oh my gosh, that's so weird.
Wow. But you don't look, that you're telling me that you're older than that, you don't look like you used to though.
Oh yeah. I just turned 50 a few months ago.
Yeah, you don't look 50.
Well, that's good.
How long have you been doing nails?
25 years.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. I don't know if you guys saw my Instagram story last week where I showed all of the videos that we needed to edit. There's so many, and obviously this is an older one because it's a year later, and I'm already 51. But I've been licensed since 1994. There you go.
It wasn't a bad drive though. It was only 40 minutes.
That's fantastic. haven't made a glove statement in a while, and those of you still watching, you're probably my regulars. We're almost at 500,000 subscribers. We're so excited. But for those of you who are new and you think, why don't I have on gloves? It's not required to wear gloves, and me touching her, even though she has nail fungus in her toenails and the dust is landing on my skin, as soon as I wash my hands and scrub with a nail brush, soap and water, and then use germ killer afterwards, there is no chance of me catching athlete's feet or nail fungus on my hands.
Throw on some polish.
I've been doing this since 1994, and I have never contracted anything from touching someone's foot without gloves on. And it adds so much time to each service and makes it extremely difficult to work with the tools if you have to wear gloves. So I choose not to. Round 2. Bet you're ready to not worry about these anymore, huh?
Yes, I cannot wait. I was so excited.
That's good. I have a secret about cleaning your sidewalls. It is the #1 task that will prevent ingrown toenails and give you instant relief of discomfort and pressure felt from the buildup. And my goal is to teach everyone how to take better care of their feet, because happy feet equals happy life. And I have a really cute story to tell you about a woman who had placed an order, but her package hadn't arrived for a really long time, and she was worried that it had gotten lost in the mail. So we sent her another box and told her that when the other package arrived to just send it back to us. And this is the note that we got in the mail from her. It says, "Lori and Bruce, I opened the second shipment, or first, that took forever to get here by accident, thinking it had the nail mycosis in it. So I'm paying with this check for the products.
Okay.
I love them. I will be set for a while. Haha. Thank you both for all you do for our world. You're truly making it a better place. God bless, Shirley." Thank you, Shirley. And that is our goal, and I'm thankful we have such honest people in the world, because good things come to those who do the right thing. She could have kept the package and said it never came, or she could have sent it back and we would have accepted the return. She ordered our pedicure supplies for at home, and I know she is doing a great job taking care of her feet at home. Okay, back in the water you go. Is it worth coming out here?
Yes.
Good.
I knew it was going to be worth it.
Oh, good.
Oh, that's another thing I need to ask you.
Mm-hmm.
You know that toe thing?
Mm-hmm.
Like, is there a way that where if you go straight again?
Well,
it grows this way.
Mm-hmm. It depends on how much damage. You won't know until you get the nail fungus out of the nail.
Okay.
And it starts to grow at its normal width again.
Okay.
You just won't know. But if it doesn't, because just like this one, it's kind of growing that way too.
Yeah.
Looks like the knuckle of your toe is kind of shifted, rolled under a little bit. I know, get my big fat hand out of the way, but you'll be able to see in just a second, don't worry. You might get the prize for the most impacted toenail. But I'll get it out. people think, oh gosh, I don't know how she does that. I'm like, this is fun.
And it's fun to watch.
Yeah, trying to get all this out of there. I don't have any idea why people think that it's unsettling.
Sometimes I watch it while it helps. Sometimes I'm not gonna lie, I watch it when I fall asleep.
Yeah.
I don't know if I've told you this in a while, but you do get the ingrown sidewall cleaner free when you buy the pedicure kit, or you can buy things individually on the store. It doesn't matter, whichever way you like.
So what I do before I go to bed every night is I go and try to read comments. And if some leaves a mean comment that I can't get to delete before if you see it,
Okay.
don't you feel bad, because I will delete it. People need to learn how to be nicer in this world and love one another and support each other and lift each other up. Be understanding to people's situations. They don't know what you've had to deal with, how long it's taken you to get these taken care of.
How many of you knew that athlete's foot could even get into your toenails? But it can. So she's going to be using a couple of different products when she goes home this time. She's going to be using one product on the bottom of her feet called Athlete's Feet. It's by the same company that makes the nail mycosis. She'll be using the nail mycosis for her toenails, and she'll be using the shoe and sock spray to treat her shoes. Any of her shoes that can't go into the washing machine or even the dishwasher, you need to clean them and high heat to disinfect. She'll be using the shoe and sock spray with. Are you getting antsy anticipating the before and after photos?
Back in the water.
I am.
Each time it comes out, it looks prettier and prettier.
Yeah.
Let's use the wrap. clasp. See if we can, oh yeah. You have any other questions for me?
No. So, for the stuff that I'm gonna get, said put it on twice a day.
Yeah, it's the stuff that I used. You'll do 1 drop on the nail.
Okay.
I'm just not ready to put it on. I'll put it on at the end to show you.
Okay.
And let it soak in. Your toenails are porous, so it will penetrate into the nail. It will help prevent any nail fungus from invading any new nail that is produced by your matrix.
Okay.
You do have to put it on twice a day, every day. You'll notice your nails, when they get wet, they'll look kind of whitish or gray, and that's fine. You can buff off the surface of your toenail. It's just the product penetrating into that surface layer of your toenail.
Okay. And then you said I can get the spray and stuff from here too, right?
Oh, yeah. Yep. All right, give that one another dunk.
They look so much better.
They look really good. They have a new beginning.
Yes. Like that was my goal. Before I hit 30, I want my feet to be right.
Good. Good to have personal goals. And if you do the necessary steps, nothing can stop you from meeting your goals.
I know it was a long one. How many of you are still with me? Who's watched the whole video? Tell me in the comments. And if anyone's interested in learning all of the real details of doing the kind of work I do, join me on my online nail academy, where I'm building a network of like-minded techs who can take care of the people in their community who need them the most.
Like that. Dab it around. You can put your socks on right away. Some people think that this feels a tiny bit sticky, but it's really just the consistency. It's not sticky. Like it won't hurt your socks or shoes or anything.
Okay.
Just go ahead and put it on your socks, and that's fine.
Okay.
And here you are, the finished results. I can hardly believe they're the same feet. I'm pretty happy with the results.
Are you so happy you came?
Yes.
Good.
I'm so happy.
Thank you so much for taking time out of your day to visit my channel. People like you are the reason for my success, and I appreciate it so much. But remember to subscribe to my YouTube channel for all the latest videos. Remember, it is free, and I'll see you next time.